What is up, guys? So it's been a while since I've made a little update on the tanks at home. So here it is. My dad, these are all the fish my dad breeds. We added this other 40 breeder so we can start breeding the Geophagus, the red top tapajos. So that's the main male. We're thinking this one is a female. Where's my finger? That one, hopefully that's a female. That's the main male. Then some juveniles. Got a nice group going, and hopefully they pair off pretty soon and we can start breeding them. I want to get some albinos as well, so I could cross some of the younger ones with albino and get some breeding of those as well. They'll be fine in a 40. Once we have a pair, we'll separate those into a 20 gallon or maybe into another 40 and get some more breeding out of those. But yeah, I had these at the store. They weren't in a correct tank for them to pair off. They were in the 125, the acrylic, and they weren't they needed their own tank for them to start breeding. But that's that. These, it should stay empty, hopefully. Let me zoom out. The rest should stay empty. Here are more baby angels. These are golds and black marble and some smoke babies. And here are some small tiny ones, barely free swimming. These are golds, marbles, and blue marble. These are wilds and the blue pearls, the blue marbles. So these are wilds. You can see the little wild stripes. The mana caperu. Here is the breeder pair of black marbles. That's another batch. These are black marbles, more mana capera, wilds, and the blue marbles. These are Philippine blue. These are nice. Pretty soon, probably next month, we'll bring them to the shop and they'll be ready to sell. If you're interested in wholesale, we could do wholesale as well. And down here, it's probably black marbles and smoke, or maybe I think this is just a batch of smoke. And we have some baby Nanacara right there. But yeah, those smoke, they throw the all black ones and they throw these white ones, which are pretty cool. All our angels that we breed, they all throw at least 3 colors. I'll show you the parents. Except for the wilds, those only throw wilds. They might be able to throw a albino, but they're probably not. They don't come from others that have albino genes. They're just wilds. Grandparents were wilds. These were F1s. Parents are F1s, I mean. Parents of these babies are F1s. I said a bunch of stuff, but yeah, these are Philippine blues, and they might throw a platinum. We still need to grow some of these out, and we'll know for sure if they're platinum or not. And then the other side. Oh, didn't show the bottom. This tank is just golds. A lot of baby gold angels. And like I said, we wouldn't sell these at this size. They're way too small. I haven't tried to ship them, but I'd say they're way too small to sell any of those. This is a good size to sell. If anybody wanted wholesale, I can sell wholesale on some of these. These maybe still too small. If anybody's interested and wants to try it out, I wouldn't guarantee the shipping, but I'd say they'd survive. To me, these are still too small to sell. This bigger size is better. They're about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches tall on some of them. Their body is about, some of the bigger ones, nickel to a quarter size. And then this side is a breeding pair of golds, veil tail golds. And they're on another giant batch of eggs. You can see how much it covers. Can we see the reflection? Nope. This is a blue marbles, pearl scale. Their first batch of babies, they threw 4 or 5 albinos, and the other 10 batches that we've had, we haven't seen any other albinos, which is crazy. We're keeping the albinos. They're in the breeding expansion. There's only 3, and we're growing those out. Still haven't seen no breeding from these. From the discus. But yeah, look at that. That's the male. This is the female. They're nice. If someone's interested in them, I'd want like $400 or $500 for this pair. It's a pair I'm really interested in seeing what their babies would look like. The female's super nice. I like this male. Like, he has a bit more reddish on his body. Come on, turn around. Come on. Yeah, female, super nice. I like her body. I like her fins. The male, he has a bit taller fin that I don't like, but you could always breed that out. I want them to have a more swoopish dorsal. But you could breed that out. Here's the wilds, the Manic Peru. They're on a nice batch of eggs. That's probably the female, that's the male. On the bottom, the black angels. Here's the smoke. This is what they look like. They're more of a grayish body with black dorsal fins. These are the parents of these guys. It's pretty crazy, the type of babies that they could throw out, the babies they could make. You can see the smoke, and then there's a more see-through ones, more clear ones. But we'll see what they look like as they grow. Then this is a batch of probably more smoke. So these are their kids. And here's another batch of these are more Nanacara. Nanacara, 2 batches of blacks, batch of smoke, and another batch of black marble. And then we emptied out the pond. We took all the plecos. There's still a few in there, a few babies. But we took the majority of the plecos. No, we took all the plecos to the shop. And in here were the red tops, so we could grow them out a bit more, but they were only in there maybe a month. Then we took them out and we put them in there. But in here are more angels. And this is a 100-gallon pond. This is a grow out for them, and it's pretty full. I'd have to ask my dad what, but just from the looks of it, there's black marbles, there's a blue marbles, and I think that's it. But it's probably 2 tankfuls. I think he emptied out that one, and he emptied out that one, and all of those went in here. But this this pond is full of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's always lots of breeding going on here. Oh, and I forgot about these. So I'm selling all the super red Plecos. They are all for sale. We are bringing in a different bloodline. Some that are now related to these guys. That way we could breed. How do you turn this light on? Okay, I don't know how he turns it on. But oh, is this the on button? Yep. In here we're growing out some super reds that are kids from those ones. So we're selling all the breeders. They're around 2 to 3 years old. So they're still pretty young. But yeah, selling all of them. There's 6 female longfins, 2 male longfins, and 2 male shortfins. They're all for sale. We have babies that we're gonna keep to breed with the new ones we're gonna get. We do this every few years just to introduce new bloodlines and not have bad quality fish. And in here we're breeding assassin snails. We threw some guppies in there just to have them, but let's see if you can zoom in. These are assassin snail eggs. There's a couple there, another one there, some on the plants. They're starting to get all over the place. My dad throws ramhorn snails in there to feed them. They're probably breeding right now. There's 3 of them bunched up together. 4 of them bunched up together. There's a ramhorn snail in there too. They might be eating the ramhorn, or they're breeding. And then next door, this is where we have the nyrite snails, but we still haven't seen no breeding. Well, there is breeding, but no babies yet. These little egg sacs from last video I did a few weeks ago, they are still there. They haven't hatched yet. On the camera you could see little dots in there. I need to buy a microscope. If anybody has a nice microscope, let me know. But yeah, I haven't seen no babies anywhere. No weird movement in here. Nothing that looks like a baby Nairite, but we're still gonna keep them there. They might take a long time, but if we could get them to breed, it'd be pretty badass. But yeah, we have success with the mysteries, success with these, because those are starting to go black. They mostly stay white and then never hatch in a regular tank. But if we could get these to hatch, we'll expand this to multiple tanks, set up 3 more breeding tanks, throw them in there. It's probably been 3 to 4 months, about 1 month for them to acclimate to salt water again, another month to start getting into breeding, then maybe a month or 2 for the eggs to actually hatch, and then it'll take a couple months for them to be big enough to sell. Maybe we have to throw in a bit of seaweed. Haven't thought about that. That's something they would eat out in the wild. Huh, okay. That's something to think about. But yeah, we'll have to try. We'll buy some seaweed and try that out. Maybe that helps them activate so they can start breeding. But yeah, that's it. That's it with the little update on all the breeding here at the house. If anyone's interested in these tanks, let me know. We'll sell them about 20 bucks. These are the stainless metal frame tanks. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, I think 3 is underneath that one. And then the rest are just regular tanks. But the metal ones, 20 bucks each. Then these, about 10 bucks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10 of them. Yep, the other one's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 bucks. 100 bucks for all of those. We have them at home, so if you want them, you come after I close the shop, or we could even take them to the store. But you gotta pay for them first before we take them to the store. Okay, that's it. See you guys later. I love this pair.